You ever wonder how your brain just instantly knows the difference between the dog chased the cat and the cat chased the dog? I mean, the words are exactly the same, but the meaning is totally different. Well, the secret is something called noun cases. And in this quick explainer, we're going to break down exactly how that magic trick works. So let's start with a little mystery, shall we? It really all comes down to two super simple sentences that show just how powerful a noun's job can be. Okay, look at this. On the left, we've got Ram helped Sham. Simple enough, right? Ram's the hero of this story. But on the right, it says Sham helped Ram. We just swapped two words and boom, the entire story flips. Now Sham is the one doing the helping. So think about that for a second. We are using the exact same words, Ram and Sham, but our brain just knows who's doing what based on where they are. How does it do that? Well, that is the big question we're about to answer. The answer to that mystery lies in what grammarians call the case of a noun. And don't worry, that sounds way more complicated than it actually is. It's really a pretty simple and honestly kind of elegant system. Here's the big idea. Just think of every sentence you read as a tiny stage play. The nouns, they're your actors, and their case is just the script telling them what part they're supposed to play. Are they the hero, the villain, the one who gets the treasure? Their case tells us exactly what their job is. So in the world of this English grammar play, there are basically 5 main roles or cases that our noun actors can take on. So let's meet the cast. First up, the leading role. This is the nominative case. This is your main character, the one who is actually doing the action. They are the subject of the sentence, the star of the show. Let's take a look. Who plays cricket? Ram does. Who barked? The dog. Who is singing? She is. See? It's pretty straightforward. In each of these sentences, the noun in the nominative case is the one driving all the action. Okay, next up we have the objective case. If the nominative is the doer, the objective is, well, the one that gets done too. This is the noun that's on the receiving end of whatever the verb is doing. You can see how this works, right? Ram kicked what? The ball. She ate what? An apple. The teacher scolded whom? The student. The action is happening to them. They're in the objective case. All right, now things get a little more interesting with the dative case. This role usually pops up when you've got two objects in a sentence. One gets the action directly, but the dative case is the one who ultimately gets the thing. They're the recipient. This table really helps clear it up. So, she gave a gift, sure, but who actually received it? Me. Ram sent a letter, but to whom? To his friend. See, the dative case is the final destination for the object. Our fourth actor is the possessive case, and this one is about as straightforward as it gets. Its only job is to show who owns something. It's the, hey, that's mine role. So, whose book is it? It's Ram's. Whose bag is red? The girl's. And notice, it can work with an apostrophe S or with the word of, like in the roof of the house. Both of them are just showing ownership. And finally, our fifth role is the vocative case. This is basically the hey you case. It's the noun you use when you want to get someone's attention or speak directly to them. You can almost hear someone shouting it, can't you? Ram, come here! Or, friends, listen to me. That noun that's being called out, usually set off by a comma, is in the vocative case. Okay, so we've met all 5 roles. But this is where modern English does something really clever and pretty different from how a lot of other languages handle things. And here is the big twist. In languages like Latin or even Old English, you actually had to change the ending of the noun itself to show what its job was. It was kind of complicated. But modern English mostly just tossed that system out. Instead, we use word order. Ram helped Sham. The first noun is the doer. It's just that simple. But there is one huge exception. Pronouns. You can think of them as these super dramatic actors who insist on a full costume change for every single role. You'd never say, me went to the store, right? You say, I went to the store. You instinctively know that the doer role needs the I costume, and that right there proves you already get how cases work. So now that you get the theory behind all this, let's make it super practical. I'm going to give you a really simple toolkit you can use to figure out the case of pretty much any noun in any sentence. This right here is your secret weapon.
Instead of trying to memorize a bunch of definitions, just ask the right question. To find the star of the show, just ask, who did it? To find the owner, ask, whose is it? It's really that easy.
All right, let's put this new toolkit to the test. We're going to use a sentence that has almost all the cases packed into it. Ready? The sentence is, Ram gave Sita his book.
And would you look at that? It works perfectly. Who gave the book? Ram. That's our nominative doer. What was given? The book. That's our objective, the thing receiving the action. To whom was it given? Sita. She's our dative recipient. And whose book was it? His, our possessive owner. Every single actor has their part to play.
So the big takeaway here is that grammar isn't just about a bunch of boring, dry rules. It's about roles and relationships and stories. Now that you can spot all the actors and their secret jobs, can you see that hidden little stage play that's unfolding in every single sentence you read?